The kidneys are two bean-shaped organs found on the left and right sides of the body in vertebrates. They filter the blood in order to make urine to release and retain water, and to remove waste and nitrogen, the excretory system. They also control the ion concentrations and acid-base balance of the blood. Each kidney feeds urine into the bladder by means of a tube, known as the ureter. In humans, they are roughly 11 centimeters (4.3 in) in length. The kidneys regulate the balance of ions known as electrolytes in the blood, along with maintaining acid-base homeostasis. They also move waste products out of the blood and into the urine, such as nitrogen-containing urea and ammonium. Kidneys also regulate fluid balance and blood pressure. They are also responsible for the reabsorption of water, glucose, and amino acids. The kidneys also produce hormones including calcitriol and erythropoietin. The kidneys also make an important enzyme, renin, which affects blood pressure through negative feedback. Pyramids. Renal pyramids are cone-shaped tissues of the kidney. In humans, the renal medulla is made up of 10 to 18 of these conical subdivisions. The broad base of each pyramid faces the renal cortex, and its apex, or papilla, points internally towards the pelvis. The pyramids appear striped because they are formed by straight parallel segments of nephrons and collecting ducts. The base of each pyramid originates at the corticomedullary border, and the apex terminates in a papilla, which lies within a minor calyx, made of parallel bundles of urine-collecting tubules. Renal pelvis. The renal pelvis or pelvis of the kidney is the basin-like or funnel-like dilated proximal part of the ureter in the kidney. In humans, the renal pelvis is the point of convergence of 2 or 3 major calyces. Each renal papilla is surrounded by a branch of the renal pelvis called a calyx. The major function of the renal pelvis is to act as a funnel for urine flowing to the ureter. The renal pelvis is the location of several kinds of kidney cancer. Its mucous membrane is covered with transitional epithelium and an underlying lamina propria of loose to dense connective tissue. Ureters. In human anatomy, the ureters are tubes made of smooth muscle fibers that propel urine from the kidneys to the urinary bladder. In the adult, the ureters are usually 25-30 centimeters (10-12 in) long and approximately 3-4 millimeters in diameter. Histologically, the ureter is lined by urothelium, a type of transitional epithelium, and has an additional smooth muscle layer in the more distal 1/3 to assist with peristalsis. Renal artery. Renal artery. The renal arteries normally arise off the side of the abdominal aorta, immediately below the superior mesenteric artery, and supply the kidneys with blood. Each is directed across the crus of the diaphragm, so as to form nearly a right angle with the aorta. Renal veins are veins that drain the kidney. They connect the kidney to the inferior vena cava. They carry the blood filtered by the kidney. Adrenal medulla. Adrenal cortex. Adrenal cortex. Adrenal medulla. Adrenal medulla.